Unraveling the phrase, bound to happen. Hello, language enthusiasts. Today we're diving into a fascinating English phrase that you've probably heard or will hear quite often, bound to happen. Understanding this phrase is not just about knowing its definition, but also about feeling the nuance and the situations in which it's used. So, let's explore this phrase together and enrich your English vocabulary. Bound to happen is an interesting phrase in English. The word bound, in this context, doesn't refer to being tied up or going towards a destination. Instead, it implies inevitability or certainty. When we say something is bound to happen, we mean that it is very likely to occur or that it cannot be avoided. It's almost as if the event or outcome has a certain path, and it's definitely going to follow it. To get a real feel of the phrase, let's see it in action within sentences. 1. After so many warnings, his failure was bound to happen. Here, it emphasizes that the failure was inevitable due to the warnings. 2. Given the dark clouds, rain was bound to happen. This implies that rain was almost certain due to the weather conditions. 3. With their hard work and dedication, their success was bound to happen. In this case, it highlights that success was inevitable because of their efforts. Using bound to happen in a sentence usually adds a sense of certainty or predictability about future events, based on the evidence or conditions at present. While using bound to happen, there are a couple of common mistakes you should avoid. 1. Don't confuse it with physical binding. Remember, in this phrase, bound is about inevitability, not being tied up. 2. Don't use it for past events. It's typically used for future events or outcomes that are very likely, not for something that has already happened. And that's a wrap on the phrase, bound to happen. Remember, it's all about inevitability and a high degree of certainty. We hope this video clarifies the phrase for you and adds a new facet to your English comprehension and expression. Keep learning and exploring, and you're bound to become proficient in English. Until next time, happy learning!